Good evening, everyone. Today we will be discussing the 2nd of October Assam Tribune newspaper articles. Right. If you guys can hear me, please, I will start the discussion right away. Right. I won't spend much time because we do not have so much articles today. Right. So, just two or three articles are there, which is very much important from your preparation point of view. Right. Let's discuss the articles. That is of 2nd of October. Right. Before discussing the article, we are having our admissions. Admissions are open for the General Studies Foundation courses. Right. If you are interested, you can avail it, and we have our offer is going on also. Right. It is till 19th of October. Please avail that. Right. If you are interested, you can contact in this number. Right. So, the contents we will be covering today. The first article will be Memorandum of Understanding to implement Samriddhi Poultry Project in state signed. Right. That is the first article we'll be covering. The second article will be Curtains Fall on 2 days Jatinga Festival. So we'll be covering this article in very brief manner. Okay. Why brief manner? Because there is not much content in that article, first of all, and second of all, why I am covering this, because some straightforward questions, or you can say some content related, or you can say the short questions are being asked in the the latest APSC prelims examinations also related to these articles, right? Related to these contents. So that is why we're covering that. The third article we will be covering, that is drop in brightness of Earth. That is a study. According to the study, there is a report on it, right? So these three articles we will be covering, and this article will be very much important, very much useful from the point of view of geography. Whoever is preparing for the mains, and I'm saying again and again, without content you cannot write mains, right? You have to have some contents in your mind, right? Yes, writing skill is important, obviously. I'm not denying it, right? I'm not denying it, but content is very much important. If you have a good writing skill, that is a add-on. That is a add-on to your mains answer writing. But if you do not have any content to write in your answers, whatever your good handwriting, good skill, writing skill, right, won't help you if you do not have a content of 250 words, 150 words, 200 words. If you are repeating your answer, if you are repeating your sentence, that won't give you marks, right? So you have to have your content first. Rest are your handwriting, your writing skill, etc., etc. Right. So let's move. News articles that we will cover in the first article will be MOA to implement Samriddhi Poultry Project in state signed. Right. So that is the first article we will be covering. So why it is important? Because it is important from your general studies paper 2, welfare initiative, social justice. Right. Why it is in news? Because there is a MOA, memorandum of understanding, was signed between the State Innovation and Transformation Ayog, SITA, SITA, State Innovation and Transformation Ayog. It is not Niti Ayog. Okay. It is not Niti Ayog. Please remember that it is SITA, right? SITA, State Innovation and Transformation Ayog, and Assam Agriculture University, AAU. Right. So these two organizations, and one organization and one that IO and one university, right? The Assam, you can say the top university in Assam, right? Agriculture University, right? So today, in presence of Sita co-vice chairman Roman Deka at Janta Bhavan to implement project Samriddhi Poultry in Assam on a pilot basis. Right, that is the news. This project is an innovative approach for economic empowerment of rural women of Assam through Model Egg Village. Model Egg Village. That is why I was saying these things, empowerment and all, right? Again and again I am saying women empowerment. Examples, these are examples, right? Whenever there is a paper, right, there is a paper on the content of Assam, right, in a means. So in that you can write about these things, right? Whenever they are asking about the empowerment, not women empowerment in the Northeast, these examples are very much useful in that, right? Yeah. Good evening. Good evening, Purismita. What are the project details? Project details key. Yeah, very important. Right. The project aims at enhancing economic security of farm women through increase egg production. Right. Key goes main uh, uh, aim to key. Right. Main aim to is enhancing economic security. Economic security. Kar karne the farm women, right, and increase the egg production and placing egg sector to an enterprise to double farm income. That is the main focus of that project. Another focus area of the project is gender mainstreaming, capacity building, and skill development of rural farm women, right? So ultimately it is always talking about, it is only, you can say, talking about women empowerment in the agriculture as well as agriculture and allied sector, right? What is agriculture and allied sector? Agri and allied sector. What is agri and allied sector? Agriculture, you know, right? What is allied sector? That poultry, then piggery, যোনে গাহৰি পোহে, দেন আপোনাৰ মুৰ্গীৰ ফাৰ্ম থাকে, দেন হাঁহৰ ফাৰ্ম থাকে, এইবিলাক হৈছে এলাইড সেক্টৰ, ৰাইট? এলাইড সেক্টৰ, তো এলাইড সেক্টৰ বুলি কয় সেইবিলাক, ৰাইট? সো ইন দিজ এইবিলাক সেক্টৰত এগ্ৰিকালচাৰ প্লাছ এলাইড সেক্টৰত যিবিলাক মহিলাই কাম কৰি আছে তেওঁলোকৰ কাৰণে that is a project actually to why তেওঁলোকক আত্মনিৰ্ভৰ কৰাৰ মেইন কথা, right? Women empowerment কয় ন, empowering them. Empowerment মানে কি? Empowerment মানে হৈছে low dependency. This is a component of empowerment. Low dependency on whom? On the male person in the family, right? Greater decision making power. হয় নে নাই? এম্পাৱাৰমেণ্ট মানে কি? এনে আৰু মই ছোৱালী মই মহিলা এনে কৰি থাকিলে নহব, ৰাইট? উই হ্যাভ টু গিভ দেম হোৱাট? তেওঁলোক ইণ্ডিপেণ্ডেণ্ট হ'ব লাগিব, ফাৰ্ষ্ট কথা, ৰাইট? প্ৰথম কথা হৈছে তেওঁলোক ইণ্ডিপেণ্ডেণ্ট হ'ব লাগিব, প্ৰথম কথা। ছেকেণ্ড হ'ব তেওঁলোক ইণ্ডিপেণ্ডেণ্ট হ'ব লাগিব, তেওঁলোক যাতে যিবিলাক মেল ডমিনেটেড আমাৰ ফেমিলি আছে, অলমষ্ট চববিলাকে মেইনলি, বাট তেওঁলোকৰ ওপৰত যাতে নিৰ্ভৰযোগ্য হৈ নাথাকে, ৰাইট? সেইটো এটা। ছেকেণ্ড হৈছে ডিচিজন মেকিং পাৱাৰ। তেওঁলোকৰ নিজৰ জীৱনটোৰ ডিচিজন তেওঁলোকে নিজে ল'ব পাৰিব লাগিব, তেওঁলোকৰ কাৰণে বেলেগে ডিচাইড কৰি নিদিয়ে তেওঁলোকে কি কৰিব লাগিব, ৰাইট? চ' দেট ইজ দ্য women empowerment in a greater sense. আৰু আছে বহুত কথা সোসাইটিত পঢ়িবই আপোনালোকে, right? So gender mainstreaming বুলি কৈছে, capacity building and skill development বুলি কৈছে, right? For rural farm women, development of model egg village through Samriddhi poultry will also help increase the per capita consumption of egg among local population. তাৰ মানে কি কৈছে যে এনেকা যদি আমি এটা মডেল এগ ভিলেজ আমি প্ৰস্তুত কৰো বা আমি ধৰি লওক তাৰ ডেভেলপমেন্টৰ কাম কৰো, তেতিয়াহ'লে কি হ'ব যে পাৰ পাৰ্সন প্ৰতিজন মানুহে কিমান কনজিউম কৰে, ৰাইট? কিমান কনজিউম কৰে তাৰে হাৰটো বাঢ়িব, ৰাইট? প্ৰতিজন মানুহে কণী কিমান খায় তাৰে ইন কোট লোকেল পপুলেশ্যন মানে ভিলেজ এৰিয়াত, ৰাইট? তো খালে কি হ'ব? নিউট্ৰিশনাল সিকিউৰিটি, সার্ভেইলেন্স এন্ড অ্যাডপশন অফ স্ট্র্যাটেজিক ডিজিজ কন্ট্রোল প্রোগ্রাম, রাইট? তার কারণে কিবা বেনিফিট হ'ব, রাইট? হেলথৰ বেনিফিট হ'ব। তো হোৱাৰ কাৰণে আলটিমেটলি কি হ'ব? তেওঁলোকে there will be the increase in per capita consumption. Consume koribo besi develop, right? In commercial layer, in the agro-climatic condition of Assam is another aspect that project would target. Right? So these are the projector aim হৈছে এইবোৰ আৰু আৰামছে আপোনালোকে এইবোৰ এক্সাম্পল দিব পাৰিব in your ethics কওক social justice পেপাৰত কওক হয়নে নাই social justice মানে আপোনাৰ হ'ব first GS2 right GS2 কৈছে GS2 welfare initiative right social justice or example of diok right so that will do সেইবিলাকে কৰিব কি আপোনাৰ মেইনছৰ যিবিলাক আনসাৰস আছে সেইবোৰক এটা ষ্ট্ৰেংথ দিব আৰু right যেতিয়া এক্সাম্পল দিব তাৰ মানে ভাবিব যে ক্যান্ডিডেটটোৱে জানে হি ইজ অৱেৰ আৰু সঁচা এটা কথা মনত ৰাখিব যে জেনাৰেল ষ্টাডিজ right it is talking about general studies it is not special studies right general studies আপোনালোকৰ এটা general idea থাকিব লাগে তো general idea আপুনি কৰ পৰা পাব daily newspaperৰ পৰা হেইটোৱে বিচাৰে তেওঁলোকে এক্সামিনাৰে হেইটোৱে বিচাৰে যে আপোনাৰ এটা general knowledge থাকক general এটা awareness থাকক হেইটো কাৰণে general studies বুলি কৈছে special studies বুলি কোৱা নাই special studies ৰ কাৰণে আপোনাৰ optional আছে হয়নে নাই ঠিক আছে তো অপশনাল আপুনি এনেকে জেনারেল স্টেটমেন্ট দিব নোৱাৰে বাট আপুনি জেনারেল স্টাডিৰ কাৰণে আপুনি জেনারেল এক্সাম্পল দিব পাৰে right so that is the process apart from enhancing the egg production in Assam the scheme is expected to create employment opportunities for rural women through poultry and build capacity of rural women on improved poultry rearing right a joint meeting was also convened, right, with the officials of PHE, Public Health, and IIT Guwahati to coordinate and to work out for smooth implementation of another project, total solar power electrolytic water treatment and supply system. এইটো এটা জয়েন্ট মিটিং এখনো হৈছে ৰাইট কাৰ মাজত এই দুটা ইনষ্টিটিউটৰ মাজত the officials of PHE and IIT Guwahati agreed to complete the project within the month of October right October so these are the provisions of that let's move curtains fall on 2-day Jatinga festival it is important for general studies paper 1 Indian heritage and culture why news following the establishment of total peace in Dima Hasao the NC Hills Autonomous Council has resolved to organize 4 major festivals in the district every year. Right? News at Ikhini syllabus. Jatinga Festival and Falcon Festival were organized with the theme of preserving migratory birds at the Jatinga and Umrangso. Judima, a festival to my exactly a festival to ever exam Judima and Basu, right, were conceptualized with the theme to showcase the rich culture and tradition of ethnic groups, right? So, hetu karone disu je Jatinga eta koise je Dima Hasao, right? So, hetu karone disilu jate ebila short questions ahe, right? So, Jatinga festival code hoy, Falcon festival code hoy, Judima festival code hoy, kuntu community etu palon kore etc. These are the provisions, these are the informations, right? Okay, let's move. Drop in brightness of Earth study. It is very much important for general studies paper 1. It is from geography of world. 1 second, please. Okay. So why it is in news? Because warming ocean waters have caused a drop in the brightness of Earth. Right? It was a study. Right? According to the study to কি কৈছে warming ocean waters have caused যেতিয়া ocean waters যেতিয়া লাহে লাহে warm হ'ব ধৰিছে, right, the brightness of Earth is dropping. According to study which found that our planet is now reflecting about half a watt less light per square meter than it was 20 years ago. Right? It was a news. The study published in journal Geophysical Research Letters used decades of measurements of Earth's sign, the light reflected from Earth that illuminates the surface of Moon. Right? That is the definition of Earth sign. The light reflected from Earth, Earthৰ পৰা যিটো reflect হয়, that সেইটোৱে illuminate কৰে বা সেইটোৱে lighting কৰে the surface of the Moon. The researchers also analyzed satellite measurements, finding that there has been a significant drop in Earth's reflectance or albedo. Albedo আপোনালোকে পঢ়িছে চাগে। albedo আপোনালোকে পঢ়িছে, ক'ত পঢ়িছে মই ভালকে কৈ দিওঁ, জিঅ'গ্ৰাফিত। মই ভালকে কৈ দিছোঁ যে জিঅ'গ্ৰাফিত পঢ়িছে আপোনালোকে। albedo মানে হৈছে how much amount of sunlight Earth reflects back, right? How much amount of তাৰমানে যেতিয়া এইটো ধৰি লওক সূৰ্য সানলাইট আহে সাৰফেসত পৰি বা আপোনাৰ ধৰি লওক বিভিন্ন ধৰণৰ এই থাকে ক্যাৰেক্টাৰিষ্টিক থাকে কিমান রিফ্লেক্ট back hoy. That is the concept of albedo, right? Over the past 2 decades, right? So they found that Earth is now reflecting about half a watt less light per square meter than it was 20 years ago, with most of the drop occurring in the last 3 years of sunshine data. That is the equivalent 0.5% decrease in Earth's reflectance according to the researchers, right? So this is the whole news article about the drop in brightness of Earth, right? Then the apne desh ko jano, and as I was talking about that there is not much news article today, right? So that is why I thought just let's cover it in within 20 minutes, right? So Bhandarkar Oriental Research Institute in Pune is a over 100-year-old center for Indological research, the one of its kind institute which specializes in Sanskrit, Prakrit, and many Indian and European languages, named after social reformers Ramakrishna Gopal Bhandarkar, right? A foremost pioneer of scientific Orientology in India. So that is the Apne Desh Ko Jano. Then we have our printed study material for optional papers. You can avail that course. That is the hard copies only. The offer is going on. You can register in this link, and you can also contact in this number. All the description, all the details are in the description. Don't worry about it. So these are the today's practice questions, right? Please try to solve these questions, right? Answers are there, and please look into this. The mains practice question: discuss what are the issues with making welfare conditional. Comment on the light of recent controversy of policy measures taken to control population in the state of Uttar Pradesh. In 250 words you have to write. So I have given the answer from framework also there. This is an answer framework. You can follow this and just expand the whole the answer in 250 words, right? So with that, I hope you guys, I know it was a very short video, I know, but it was very important that I don't want to skip this video, right? These small articles, because these small articles can fetch you 2-3 marks more, right? So that is why I was thinking that let's cover this also, right? Today is a holiday, but still I am covering, and I will also cover the news articles on Sunday also from now onwards, right? So don't worry about it. I will be covering the tomorrow's article also. Don't worry about it, and please prepare well for your mains examinations, right? And what I would say, just revise your all the materials what you have, right? And I don't know when the uh, this results will be coming, but I hope very soon, right? So with that, the I'm leaving you with APSC mains intensive course is going on, right? So offer is going on, so you can avail it. You can contact in this number. So with that, I will be leaving you guys. Thank you very much.